If you don't know where it is, how you gonna tell a man where it is? If you know, you know. Hey guys, it's Sharon. Welcome back to my channel. A new series that I started not too long ago. I think it was literally only just like last year, but it's quickly become a fan favorite and one of my personal favorites. It's one where I read these articles, these very stereotypical gendered articles, and I react to them and I expose them to see if they are pretty legit or not, like how accurate and how true they are. So that is exactly what we're doing today yet again. If you would like to see more episodes of this, I definitely recommend to check out my Only Girls Understand playlist, because I didn't know where else to put it, so I just kind of throw it in that playlist, but that's where you can find all of them. This article today in specific is titled 15 Embarrassing Things Women Do Behind Closed Doors. I don't know what the heck it could be. It could be anything. They could be milking a cow behind closed doors for all we know, but we're gonna see if these are pretty legit and if they actually hold substance, because as a woman I think I am able to judge if I do these or not behind closed doors. So if you want to see more videos like this, give us a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below. Make sure you follow my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok so you have to save my videos. You get a chance to be in them, and you even get to be shout out of the day. And of course, make sure you're subscribed and your post notifications are turned on. But enough about that. Let's get right into this article. I'm very curious. Number one thing says, use a mirror to check out what's really going on downstairs. They say since women unfortunately lack the luxury of picking up their twig and berries to check out the scenery, most women out of curiosity or worry will at one point in their life lay on their back, assume eagle position, and use a handheld mirror to see what she looks like. She being your vagina. And I mean, yes, but I don't think this is anything to be embarrassed or ashamed about, and it's actually something that you should do. And the reason I say that is because you should be aware of what your vagina looks like. She is a part of your body. Your vagina is on your person. You should know what she looks like so you can see if there is something wrong. Like, I don't know, maybe you're itchy, maybe you got a rash, maybe you have a zit in your vagina, which yeah, that can happen. So I don't think there's anything wrong with grabbing a mirror, getting an eagle position, and checking it out. It's your own body. You want to make sure everything's functioning and is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Also, if you don't know where it is, how you gonna tell a man where it is? If you know, you know. Fart so loud you embarrass yourself. Ladies, you can try to deny this all you want, but we all know the truth. Chicks fart. I am not denying at all that I fart. And I don't know why this is a thing. If you deny that you fart, you're literally lying. Like, this is like growing up, boys being told that girls don't poop. And I'm like, you're right. Every species to ever exist, except the female human species, poops. We don't poop. We just hold it in. That's why we're so full of crap. Dang, it might be men that don't poop, actually. Listen, pooping, farting, burping, peeing, even having sex are all biological functions that our bodies do, and other bodies do, and other species and creatures do. Like, y'all ever heard your dog fart? Now, those smell really freaking bad, but that's just what our bodies do. It's just releasing gas that your body has to do, so I don't know. I'm not gonna deny that my body has gas to release. Don't get me started on period farts though. Ooh. Make pretend phone calls to avoid people. At first, I thought I invented this, the whole making an imaginary phone call to avoid someone, scare off a potential kidnapper, or to not look like a total loser. Oh, every time. And I used to do this a lot when I was younger, and I didn't want to be seen alone because I thought it was embarrassing to be seen alone. And listen, there's nothing wrong with being alone. You don't always have to be on your phone, but if it's used to scare off someone or get away from someone you don't want to be around, I see no problems or issues with it at all, and I have definitely been there, done that. If you don't have a friend that you have a code that you text them and they will call you to get out of a situation, you're doing it wrong. Perfect life hack for awkward first dates, by the way. Just text your friend like tomato, and they'll know that means like 911 emergency, I need you to get me out of here, and they will call you and hit you up with a fake emergency. This is a lifesaver. Literally could be a lifesaver. I don't know about me doing this behind closed doors though. I'll do this in open doors, closed doors, outside, inside. I'll do this anywhere. Imagine a run-in with their man's ex-girlfriend. I don't know if I've ever had an ex that I really liked enough that I would envision an encounter like this. I think there's maybe one when I was like in high school, but it's not something that I do often. And if it is just me being me, it would probably be an encounter where I'm like, I mean, I've definitely like envisioned myself running into like my celebrity crush and their partner and then them choosing me me over their current partner. I don't know if that counts. Blame a fart on someone else, because while I will never admit to this, I can only imagine how many have done this. Oh, I have blamed my farts on my dog Fluffy plenty of times. But like, I always own up to it. Like, I always admit it immediately after. So I mean, I don't know. I think it's funny to just be like, yeah, it was this dude, or yeah, it was that dog. But I don't do it like maliciously, where I don't keep running with it either. I'll eventually be like, yeah, no, it was me, haha. Listen, don't be afraid of your farts. Mentally dress our dream body. What I do know is women love to online window an imaginary shop for the body they wish they had. Absolutely. And I hate finding the cutest fits ever. I see them online. I have a Pinterest board. I'm like, this would be the cutest outfit put together, and then you buy it and you put it on and you're like, this is atrocious. And you don't know if it's the clothes or if it's just the shape of your body. Literally happened this morning. I ordered what I thought was like the cutest outfit, and granted though, this one was maybe not so much my body's fault, but maybe like the material type, but like it still didn't look cute. But if everything had worked out the way I pictured it in my head, it would have been amazing. Listen, I know I preach self-confidence and I know I'm working on mine and I'm doing a pretty good job, but like there are still some bikinis I look at that I'm like, dang, I wish I could rock that. And in my head, I know I could rock that, but I'm also like, but I do wish my body was a little better to rock that. And I think that's just also part of being human, but whatever, I digress. Pretend sing at our concert / music video. Whether you're driving or getting dressed in your bedroom, we all close our eyes and lip sync the out of a song while envisioning a crowd of screaming fans. If you haven't envisioned yourself as Hannah Montana yet, then like, what are you doing? Listen, we have all been in that situation, and if we haven't, it's bound to happen. When like you're in the car with your parents and it's like raining, this sad song comes on shuffle and you're just looking out the window all dramatic as the rain falls on the car window door, and you're like picturing this like super sad like early 2000s Maroon 5 inspired music video. Maybe that got way too specific. I think I just exposed myself. But yes, absolutely. Squeeze and pop. This literally makes me want to barf just thinking about it, but we are all responsible for squeezing a blackhead, whitehead, or ingrown hair. Absolutely. And what I will never get is how like some people like watch videos of this being done. I think that is so disgusting and so icky. And like, I think of like popping my blackheads, whiteheads, or whatever, and I hate doing it. I hate the feeling. I hate seeing it happen. And I cannot picture watching it or doing it to someone else. And the only reason I do it is because I don't want it on my face. But I also have gotten a lot better about it. I just started using acne patches because it's better for your skin. You're not damaging your skin, and also you don't have to pop something and let it get everywhere and get on the mirror and bleh. Yes, we've all popped a zit, and if you haven't yet, wait for it, sis. Even though you definitely should not pop your zits, we all break that little rule. Which actually, by the way, if you're struggling with acne, go check out my period acne guide. I mean, it works for like acne, not just period acne, but okay. Anyways, check what's in our tissues. Girl, boy, it doesn't matter. We all have blown our noses, and check out the goods after. Absolutely. And I don't think this is something to be embarrassed about. Again, I think this is something that you should do to check and make sure that everything's okay. You know, like how you're checking your downstairs area, or how you look to see what color your pee is or what type of poop you just pooped. I think this is okay, because if there is something wrong in your body that you may not have an idea, you can always look at what came out of your body and see if you're doing good, or you should get that checked out. Oh my god, like when you blow your nose and it's clear, that's usually a good sign. If it's like green or yellow, you got some mucus, you might be sick or something, you know? So yes, check your tissues. I am full-blown telling you, please do this. Fantasy flirt with our celebrity crush. It doesn't matter if you're single, married, or pregnant, women love to fantasize an unexpected run-in with their celebrity crush. Absolutely. And when it wasn't Joe Jonas, it was Justin Bieber. And when it wasn't Joe or Justin, it was Harry Styles. Was or is, actually. We just can't help it. Listen, you can't tell me if you've ever bought in a meet and greet or gone to a concert or whatever, been in the same space as your celebrity crush, that you haven't thought or fantasized. What if we made eye contact? What if they met me and they just fell in love and it was love at first sight and then my life changed forever? You're lying to yourself if that hasn't happened to you. Me thinking I did something when Joe Jonas looked at me. Take care of your business. No, I don't mean actual business or pooping business. I mean the business of pleasure. So this is about touching yourself. This is masturbating. This is pleasuring yourself. And while there is nothing embarrassing about this at all, I think it comes off as embarrassing because whenever women have done anything sexual, or whenever women have been in control of their bodies, society just doesn't like that. Society has made us grow up to believe that women are these objectifiable beings, that women are like property, women are just for sex and don't matter as anything else, just as simple sex objects, which is crazy because That's okay for a woman to be sexualized, but it's not okay for the woman to sexualize herself or please herself or own her own sexualness, which is so backwards. It's only okay when a man does it to a woman, but not when the woman does it to herself. Listen, y'all, there's nothing wrong with pleasing yourself. If no one else is gonna do it yourself. Fake wash our hands. Sometimes we don't want to wash our hands after we use the bathroom, yet we still want outsiders to believe we did. Absolutely not. No. Listen, this might be y'all, this ain't me. If I go to a public bathroom, especially, I'm washing my hands. And if there's no soap to wash my hands, I'm rinsing my hands, drying them off, and immediately reaching in my purse for my hand sanitizer. Especially now with Miss Rona still out and about. No. And this is why Miss Rona got as bad as it did, because we weren't washing our hands. If you don't wash your hands after the bathroom, you're gross. We have to use our hands to wipe front and back. So if you got a little pee on your hands or a little doo-doo on your hands, you better go wash that. You better add soap to that and scrub deep. Because if not, sis, disgusting. Skip showers for days. Sometimes a girl just does not want to shower. Unlike men who can shower and get dressed in 10 minutes total thanks to nothing to shave and little to no hair on their head, a woman's shower is much longer. This depends what kind of shower. If you're washing your hair or if you're shaving or if you're exfoliating or scrubbing, then obviously your shower is going to be longer. Arguably, you can also hop in the shower, rinse off with soap, and that's it. You don't have to wash your hair or you don't have to shave. But if we're comparing full routines, yes, it takes longer for a woman, and yes, I understand that sometimes you don't want to do that. That is why there are pants and long sleeve shirts and jackets if you don't want to shave, and that's why there's also dry shampoo if you don't want to wash your hair. I'm on like day 4 over here, y'all. My hair's still fine. We packed in that dry shampoo like I get it, it's a process, but it's a workable process. I also feel like skipping showers for days really depends on a lot of things. Like if you're active and you're sweaty and you're smelly, you should definitely shower. But also if it's like winter, but you're not sweating or doing much and you don't smell, I don't think you have to shower. You can definitely freshen up, especially if your downstairs area has been warm, you should definitely freshen that up, but like, it really depends. Eat an entire package of cookies or bags of chips in one sitting. I don't care if you are the healthiest bean in the pod, sometimes a woman just needs to wear ugly ass pajamas, sit on a couch, and eat a gross amount of unhealthy food. And yes, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, especially when period cravings are a thing. When I'm on my period, I could eat a whole bag of chocolate, I could eat a whole pint of ice cream, I do not care, and no shame. Because there's nothing wrong with like picking out or treating yourself every now and then, you know? I'm not saying go out and eat junk food every single day of your life, but if you're craving junk food or you want junk food one day, that's okay. This last one says, create our own period protection when we need something on the fly. This happens honestly too freaking often, and the last time it happened to me, y'all, I was at Disney and I was not at all expecting it. All I brought were panty liners because I was only having discharge, so I was like, I should be fine if something happened. Yeah, no, my period she didn't even tiptoe. She just flat out barged the door open. So I was like, okay, cool. I literally sat there in the bathroom for about like 5 minutes just rolling all this toilet paper into a makeshift pad and having to do that every single time I went to the restroom because it was just so much and it was so bad and I didn't have a pad on me. Rookie move, I know, but I didn't think it was gonna happen that strong. But yeah, if you haven't had to make a makeshift pad, just wait for it, sis. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. In the comments below, I want you to tell me what is something you do behind closed doors that you think is embarrassing, and if you think we might also do that as well. I also want to know which one of these you think is like the most accurate in the sense of, yes, we do this and this is so embarrassing. I don't think any of these were really that bad. I feel like these are all pretty standard things that we and most people do. Granted, can they seem a little bit more taboo and embarrassing? Yeah, and that's just because we're women and society has made us believe that, but I don't think there's anything actually embarrassing about any of these, but maybe that's just me. I want to know what you think. Now, shout out of the day goes to Kira or Kiara. I don't want to say your name wrong on Instagram. Thank you so much. If you would like to be shout out of the day, just follow me on my Instagram and stay active. Like I mentioned, if you want to check out more videos like this, I have a couple more on my channel. You can go check out my Only Girls Will Understand playlist. I think that's the name. It's a new playlist. I've added all these videos to it, so there's a lot like this. I think the last one I did was maybe like 16 Lies All Girls Tell, something like that. You can find a lot of tea on my channel. You can also check out my Revealing Secrets playlist, my All About Periods, and my period horror stories as well. Just some bingeable content for you, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe for more and make sure your post notifications are turned on, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! It would have been so funny if I just farted, but like I don't have a fart in me right now.